Welcome to beautiful house decor. Imagine sunlight dancing through upcycled glass, wind whispering across reinvented metals, and everyday objects reborn as visionary art. This journey transforms overlooked scraps into striking focal points, blending sustainability with avant-garde design. Each piece will explore Mary's ecological purpose with artistic ingenuity, proving that beauty thrives where creativity meets intention. Prepare to see trash not as waste, but as a canvas where bottle caps bloom into murals, vinyl records harness solar energy, and shattered ceramics map constellations underfoot. Let's reimagine outdoor spaces as galleries of innovation where every detail tells a story of transformation. Solar-powered bottled bloom chandelier. A cascade of cobalt and emerald glass bottles, suspended in a spiral formation from a repurposed copper frame, captures the golden hour light. Each bottle, meticulously arranged to refract sunbeams into prismatic pools on the polished stone patio below. The chandelier's base integrates discrete solar panels, glowing with soft amber LEDs as twilight deepens. Overhead shot emphasizes radial symmetry, with shadows elongating across terracotta tiles. Ceramic shard constellation pathway. A winding walkway of broken porcelain and terracotta shards embedded in resin forms a celestial mosaic. Glossy fragments in ivory, sapphire, and gold catch midday sun, creating a shimmering contrast against charcoal gray gravel borders. Macro shots reveal intricate cracks filled with metallic epoxy, resembling miniature rivers of molten silver. Wide-angle lens captures the path curving toward a minimalist steel arbor draped in jasmine vines. Driftwood and mirror Kinetic mobile. Sanded driftwood branches interlaced with circular mirrors of varying diameters sway gently above a pebble-filled basin. Polished brass chains suspend the structure, casting fractal reflections onto surrounding ferns. Backlit by morning sun, the mirrors project dappled light patterns across bleached teak slats. Low-angle shot frames the mobile against a cerulean sky, emphasizing geometric balance. Chromatic bicycle rim trellis. Powder-coated bicycle rims in gradient hues, tangerine to magenta, stack vertically to support climbing nasturtiums. A matte black steel rod anchors the structure, its curves echoing Art Nouveau ironwork. Golden afternoon light filters through petal-shaped spokes, projecting stained glass shadows onto whitewashed brick. Close-up reveals dewdrops clinging to copper wire vines. Glass jar Aqua Harp wall. Rows of suspended mason jars filled with tinted water and floating gardenias line a weathered cedar fence. Bamboo mallets strike the jars when wind gusts, releasing crystalline notes. Sunlight refracts through aquamarine glass, casting rippled turquoise patterns on polished limestone pavers. Side-lit dusk shot highlights water's meniscus curves. Aluminum can geometric topiary. Cubist sculptures crafted from flattened soda cans welded into tetrahedrons and dodecahedrons, painted in matte sage and ochre. Arranged in a Fibonacci spiral on a crushed quartz base, their faceted surfaces reflect cloud movements. Drone perspective shows shadow play evolving across a Zen garden's raked gravel. Vinyl record sun disc installation. Warped LP records heat molded into parabolic dishes, coated in iridescent resin, mounted on brushed nickel poles. At solar noon, the discs focus light onto obsidian spheres, generating vapor trails from hidden water reservoirs. Wide shot juxtaposes sleek discs against feathery miscanthus grass. Tire tread rain curtain. Sliced radial tires threaded onto stainless steel cables form a cascading screen. Water trickles down textured grooves into a slate trough planted with water lilies. Backlit by softbox-style LEDs, the rubber channels glow like amber honey. Fisheye lens exaggerates the curtain's undulating rhythm. Piano key Harp Parterre. Ivory and ebony piano keys arranged in concentric rectangles around rosemary and thyme bushes. Glossy epoxy fills gaps between keys, creating a chessboard effect. Overhead morning light accentuates the monochrome pattern against emerald foliage. Copper pipe solar flame tower. Curlicues of oxidized copper piping rise from a concrete plinth, housing citronella oil reservoirs. At sunset, solar-powered wicks ignite, casting flickering silhouettes through perforated metal. Long exposure shot blends fire trails with indigo twilight. Bottle cap mural Meadow. Thousands of crimped bottle caps mosaic a retaining wall in impressionistic wildflower patterns. Metallic finishes transition from champagne gold to deep burgundy, shimmering under mist irrigation. Diagonal composition leads the eye toward a Corten steel bench. Typewriter key stepping stones. Vintage typewriter keys cast in clear resin form a path through feather grass. Each slab showcases brass letters suspended in acrylic, glowing when backlit by embedded solar LEDs. Worm's eye view emphasizes depth between layers. Colander Constellation lanterns. Perforated stainless steel colanders house LED clusters hung at varying heights above a koi pond. Moonlight filters through strainer holes, projecting starfield patterns onto lily pads. Silvery reflections ripple across black water. Palette knife wind sails. Paint-stained palette knives mounted on galvanized rods flutter in breeze, creating a clattering melody. Late afternoon sun backlights dried acrylic streaks into translucent stained glass effects. Shadows stripe a saffron-colored stucco wall. Circuit board water labyrinth. Decommissioned computer boards arranged in a maze pattern beneath a glass-topped rill. Copper traces guide water flow, bubbling over microchips into rivulets. Macro shot reveals rainbows on solder joints under polarized light. Spoon-Petal Lotus Fountain. Polished stainless steel spoons bent into overlapping petals form a floating lotus blossom. A central pump circulates water through spoon handles, creating concentric ripples in a circular onyx basin. Sunrise glints off curved surfaces. Book spine retaining wall. Hardcover books sealed in waterproof resin create stratified layers along a slope. Gilded titles catch low-angle light, legible between creeping time blooms. Wide shot frames the wall against a cloud-streaked sky. Neon straw wind harp. Bundles of fluorescent drinking straws inserted into driftwood posts hum in crosswinds. UV-reactive pigments glow under blacklight cables hidden in adjacent lavender beds. Time-lapse perspective shows color shifts from dawn to dusk. Glass marble root globe. A geodesic dome of copper wire cradles hundreds of glass marbles around an ancient olive tree's roots. Sunlight magnified through spheres creates shifting emerald and cobalt highlights on gnarled bark. Slanting rain enhances refractive sparkle. Porcelain insulator canopy. Vintage electrical insulators strung on aircraft cables form a crystalline ceiling over a stone bench. Midday sun fractures through thick glass, projecting hexagonal rainbows onto crushed opalite pathways. Symmetrical composition mirrors adjacent cypress hedges. From kinetic mobiles casting prismatic light to geometric topiaries reflecting cloud-streaked skies, we've unveiled how ordinary materials can achieve extraordinary elegance. These projects celebrate resourcefulness, proving sustainability and sophistication coexist seamlessly. Each sculpture, whether a chandelier of refracting bottles or a labyrinth of circuit boards, invites nature and technology to converse in poetic harmony. If these ideas ignited your imagination, consider giving this video a like, subscribing for more inspired transformations, and sharing your own recycled art visions in the comments below. Together, let's continue turning the mundane into the magnificent, one reinvented piece at a time.